God, shalom, shalom. Keepers of sheep, back on the highways and byways, prophesying downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great. We are the Hebrew Israelites, prophesying to the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, before we begin, we'd like to first start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, shalom, and shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, and today's camp title will be, we are the most hated men in the world, right? And, to the world, people try to, demonize, black, I'm going to say black Hebrew Israelites because that's what the world calls us. But we know our true identity as the Hebrew Israelites, God's chosen people, right? Judah, Levi, Benjamin, Gad, Simeon, and so on, right? So as of right now, it's our peace, right? It's you can still go, go to work, all right? You still can go work out, things of that nature. But soon in the times to come, especially, once Donald Trump become in office, I think it's January 20th. And I don't know if brother seen it, but it was a guy named what's his name? Brooks. Robert Brooks. He was killed by the police. Y'all see that? Anyway, it was a man. He was an inmate. His name Robert Brooks.
Oh,
saw that? Police jacked him up, beat him up, and these are times we come into, man. The times we come into, you can be doing this. You could be going to the gym. You could be going to get something to eat. You could be walking down the street. All right. That's why Scripture says, your adversary, the devil, like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. So the time is coming when you're not gonna be able to escape. All right. That's why it says in the book of Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah, I think 30:7, roughly paraphrasing, it says, but Jacob shall be saved, and it's talking about the elect. All right. But for the rest of the 2/3, all right, then Lord will be part of that number. But it ain't gonna be no escape, man. You could be minding your own business. All right. You could be. It's to the point now where you could be laying in your bed. It was an incident, I think maybe a couple years ago. It was a guy sitting in his house. The police knocked on his door and shot him dead, knocked on the wrong door. So we come to the times where you're not gonna be able to escape. All right, you're not gonna be able to duck and dodge Esau no more, man. Right? Brother, got something?
Just because you said, going to Jacob's trouble, it's 1 Peter 4 and 17. It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Right. So like you're saying, man, those 2/3 they're gonna be even worse off than the hopeful elect will be. You know what I'm saying? Because the elect, they're gonna be scarcely saved. Like the elder from GMS South Carolina, he always say, it might, you might feel the heat from a nuke, you know what I'm saying, right before you get beamed up, you know what I'm saying. So how much more, you know what I'm saying, how bad is it gonna be for them who don't obey the gospel, for them who don't listen to, or hearken unto the voice of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
The brother is exactly right, man. That's why when you see these things happening, when you see like the guy Robert Brooks or whatever, when you see these Trayvon Martin, all right, when you see these what's the other guy who got kneeled on? Damn, George Floyd. When you see these incidents, these are what? So-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans. All right, for the Most High, again, grab it one more time. Like I said, the judgment is going to start at the house of Israel. So the Most High finna make an example out of you. All you niggas, all you Latinos, all these immigrants that came over here, they came over here for judgment. All right, they think they came over here to live the good life. All right, to get these benefits. All right, to get these vouchers, to get these houses, to get these loans. All right, they came over here for judgment.
Once again, 1 Peter 4 and verse 17, it says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
And read that last part one more time. Where shall the godly and the sinner appear?
1 Peter 4:18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Meaning the godly, all right, or the ungodly and the sinner, we up here for salvation, man. We up here because we scared, right? So in the time of Jacob's trouble, in the time will come, like the brother said, man, you may be so close to a 2/3, you may feel the heat. Hell, blood might get on you. You see what I'm saying? You might step on somebody's finger. You might step on somebody's neck. You see what I'm saying? Trying to escape the judgment. All right, escape Esau Edom, man. Right?
Write this out real quick.
Yeah.
Book of 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 70, and it reads, For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. You understand? Back when Trump, was president a couple years ago, every day you seen police doing this, police doing that. Somebody done got shot and killed by the police. Somebody done got beaten and killed by the police. And it's finna get even worse, man. They finna be like madmen, sparing none. You understand? It's like,
I was just gonna say, because you heard he said he's gonna start granting immunity too. I mean, the things that they commit, they won't be punished for.
So it's gonna be a time when they go trouble. Hey, when that shit hit, hey, they really gonna be out for the men of the Lord, man. The ones that fear the Lord, okay? They gonna be pushing out that new world order, and they gonna know, hey, the one that's out here preaching the Hebrew Israelites and that Yahweh and that these and that, hey, they gonna be, hey, but we need to take them out first. You know what I'm saying? Them we need to be the first one we take out. So the rest of them, they like, but the rest of Israel, the rest of the black folk, they stupid. So we take the ones out there that's out here, the Hebrew Israelites, we take them out first. Hey, everybody else gonna be easy. So hey, they gonna be, hey, we're gonna definitely have a target on our back.
Got something?
Yeah, that was a good point. You got something to add?
But nah, just to back the brothers up, man. Like we enter in a time where the Most High is not. He not turning that blind eye no more. Like if it ain't obvious, the Most High obviously visiting the earth. You see all these drones, these orbs, all right, all these UFO sightings, all right. You gotta understand. It's a roughly paraphrasing. Somebody want to grab that. Well, the Most High said that he gonna have to send the archangel. Michael the archangel, man, because it's gonna get that bad. So why do you think you see all these UFO sightings? Why do you think you see all these drones being shot down? What you think the angels doing? They not up there reading books. All right, the angels are coming back to secure the elect. All right, we gonna have a bodyguard. All right, 24 hours out the day, man.
You
Bring it up.
This is Daniel 12:1. It says, and at that time, Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was.
And not to cut you off, but that's going into Jacob's trouble, man. All right, meaning even the angels are preparing for this time, man. All right, not only is Esau Edom, not only are us, but the angels are getting ready because the angels know what time it is. They don't know when the Lord is coming back, but they know they got a job to do. All right, the angels are constantly busy. All right, go ahead, come back at the top.
Daniel 12:1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
How they gonna be delivered? What you think the angels will sent out for? The angels sent out to rescue, to deliver, right?
Yeah, can I just quick point precept? Because that was a good precept the brother brought out, like the point he made. Because we're gonna have that target on your back, man. Just like the brother just read. Why? Because it's Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the main reason. And like just going to the title at hand, we are the most hated of everybody on earth, and that's the main reason why. Because with Jacob, man, with the chosen seed and chosen lineage, so it's more of a spiritual thing than a physical. Because these people's spirit can't resonate with Yahweh Shemel Shah, so they hate that, man. I'm just running this out real fast to get to it. This is John 15 and 18, and it says, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own, but because you are not of the world, I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hate of you. It says, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. You know, so just like the Lord was ordered to, and you read further, they're going to persecute us. They hate us for the name of Yahushua sake, man. Because they know we come in the spirit of Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's more of a spiritual thing. It's more of a spiritual thing than the physical. Because you look at, just like the precept says, somebody want to grab it. If you smack the shepherd, then the whole flock gonna scatter. That's why in the ancient world, who they was always after Yahushua, man. When Yahushua was on the scene, they knew, hey, if we get Yahushua on the scene, and these niggas good. So it's like just going to the brother thing. They know if they get the elect off the scene, and the rest of these niggas is shambles. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way when Yahushua was on the scene. They already knew Yahushua was the main target. He was the main goal. They weren't worried about persecuting the prophets at that time until what? Until after Yahushua was gone. Then when they started doing persecuting the prophets, started killing out with Paul, Elijah, the different men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
That's why the Lord have to shorten the days for the elect. That's why the Lord have to shorten the days for the elect. Say, you know, if he take too long here, the elect gonna die. He said, hey, Esau gonna be hunting.
He saw the sword, man. He gave him that. Like he said, in the cut hunting, like that's their blessing. That's what they were put here to do. You know what I'm saying? They were put here to steal, kill, and destroy. As they basically Satan. You know what I'm saying? They Satan in a physical body. You know what I'm saying? It's the same spirit. But you want that? Somebody
I got a precept coming up for the saying. This Matthew chapter 10, starting at verse 16, you go down. It says, behold, I see you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Ye therefore wise as serpent and harmless as doves. But be aware of men, they will deliver you up to the councils, they will scourge you in their synagogues. Ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake. Ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in the same hour when ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child. And the children shall rise up against their parents, and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So, all basically what the brothers been bringing out, man. You know, there's gonna be a lot of times different trouble gonna get hard. You know, but Most High already said it. Why he gonna come back for the elect? Man, he gonna come back, right? Get the elect out of this trouble. You gotta endure it. You know, like you said, with the Sirach, man. Come in this truth, you're gonna face temptation. So you gotta constantly endure it. Strive daily.
I'm bringing a couple pieces of brothers like that.
So Zechariah 13 and verse 7. It says, awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little ones.
So just like, there's a good precept, like the scripture tell you, man, once you smack the shepherd, then the whole flock gonna scatter. Then what they do, they're gonna turn their hand amongst the little ones. And who are we? We the little ones compared to how much left side. We are his children. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm gonna bring this out. I'm gonna finish it off. I'm actually going back to John 15 just to break out this point in two precepts. So this is John 15. I'm gonna skip down to verse 23. It says, "He that hateth me, hateth my Father also. If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father. But this comes to pass that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law, that hated me without a cause." And that's what the point I wanted to bring out, because the same way they hated Yahweh Shem, and the prophets are old without cause, they hate us now without cause, man. We're not doing nothing to Esau. You don't see Jake going around start trouble with Esau. It's always Esau bringing the evil upon Jacob, man, for no necessary reason. Like the scripture's telling you, man, they hate Jacob without cause. You got one.
Nah, they hate us because of Yahushua.
That's the point I'm going to. I'm gonna read this real fast. I'm gonna jump to John 5 and verse 43. It says, "I come in my Father's name, and you receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him you receive." And that's just how it was going to, because not only do Esau hate Jacob, man, to Israel, but Jacob got their own evil eye towards his own people, man. Because like I said, when we come in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, they're not receiving us, man. But if we would have came in another name, we would have came in like in the ancient days.
Is that the courthouse right there?
Down there.
Yeah, on your right.
But if they came, just like what it was, Caesar. Like when they came in the name of Caesar, what they did, they wanted to accept Caesar, but they didn't want to accept Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? If we was coming in a different name, if we was coming in that spirit of JC, or coming in the spirit of the world, Buddha, anything else, Allah, they will receive us, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Esau cracking down on the Muslims. You don't see Esau slapping his jacket on Muslims. You don't see him, doing little tricks on the line with the Muslims, or bashing them. But the Hebrew Israelites always getting bad. They always get that bad name. When I travel, we the most hated people on earth, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right, man. In the time when the Lord was on the scene, you got to understand these people watching the Lord commit. Do all these miracles. All right, heal people, save people. So when the time came, he was delivered up. These people sitting there like, damn, he really can save himself. You feel me? Or they saying, that's what they said. If you the King of Kings, deliver yourself. All right, call on the Most High. So it's like in the times to come, people go. That's why I say it's in the last days, mockers and scoffers shall rise. So people gonna say, well, if y'all God chose the people, why God allowing y'all to be persecuted? If y'all God chose the people, why he allowing y'all to be headed, man? Because you gotta think, Jake is carnal, man. Jake don't see the gold chains, the J's, the Hellcat, the Scat Pack, the bad girl, 20K followers on Instagram, then you not up to par. You're not a man of value, all right? But according to the scriptures, all right, according to prophecy, all right, men of value are gonna be those who be persecuted, those who gonna be hated, man, those who gonna be mocked and scoffed, right?
Last show me first.
Bring it up.
I was about to bring that up.
Bring it up.
It's Matthew chapter 19, verse 30. And they read, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Time, man, and that's not only talking about these lit. We're talking about the nation of Israel, man. Because right now, who put last? We put last. We don't have our own lands. We don't have our own army, our own doctors, our own teachers. All right, everything we get from who? Esau Edom. His philosophy, his teachers, all right, his doctrine, all right. We don't even have our own holy days, which we do according to the scripture, but our people rather celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, all right, Easter, New Year's, right?
Going off that point, it's Deuteronomy 28 and 13, right? Because this is how it was supposed to be from the very beginning, right? It says, and Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if thou hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh thy power, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them, right? So this is how we were supposed to be from the very beginning. The Lord sanctioned us, Deuteronomy 7:6, right, to be a special people, a holy people. You know what I'm saying? Above all upon the earth, we're paraphrasing, right? That's how we were supposed to be. We were supposed to be above all, right? But what do? We started falling to iniquity. We started following after other deities, other entities, other philosophies, right? We went off. We didn't follow it. All he said was just follow my commandments. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. But Jake wanna be Jake, so that's why we end up where we're at now. But in the new kingdom, when Yahweh Shai comes back, right, and we back on top, we're gonna come back into that.
Quick point. I'm glad you brought it out, man, because Jake get offended at racism. All right, Jake get offended at us being better than the other nations. Jake get offended at being kings and rulers. Jake get offended at judgment, man, at righteous judgment. All right, if we stop somebody right now, somebody black rolling down the street and tell them, hey man, God only love you. All right, nah man, God love everybody. God came to save everybody. People don't. You get, but when Esau, Esau turned around, he whitewashed all the images. It's okay. All right, it's okay that you go to church. All right, you worship Caesar Borgia. All right, Jesus Christos. But when we tell you that the Lord, all right, is a so-called black man, all right, it's nah, man. Color don't matter. Like I said, our people have a problem with being the head. All right, that's why we the tail. Niggas don't want true riches and true dominion and power, man. That's why. Backing up the elder Yashawama from Dallas, man. There's too many nice niggas in this nation. There's too many nice niggas, right? You feel me? They have an evil eye towards each other, but when it's time to get down with your enemies, when it's time to crack Esau's skull, all right, and grab his little ones and dash, nah, man, that's hate, man. But the most I hate Esau, all right, but you love him, right? Like, That's why I said no effeminate shall enter the kingdom of heaven, man. It's gonna take real men. Like the elect gonna get down, man. Blood gonna be shed. All right, that's why I said, roughly paraphrasing, this land can't be cleansed but by the blood of him who shed it. And that's Esau Edom. All right, how you think he got his riches? How you think he got his dominion, his women? All right, his million. Right? These lawyers, these dollars, this didn't come from hard work. This came from bloodshed. All right, lies, deceit. Right? You gotta understand. The left hand also has power. The left hand also can bless you. Remember when Satan took your house up on the mountain, man? He said, I can give you this, I can give you that. Talking about what? Talking about Babylon the Great. But that was the point.
I got a piece of what you just said, but I got a piece of also what you was talking about earlier. It's, Jeremiah 49:12. But this said the Lord, so I'll count somebody out. Behold, days whose judgment was not ready to we'll start over now. Jeremiah 49:12, and read, for this said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have certainly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Israel's supposed to be pampered, man. But like brother was saying, man, you want to fall out to the custom of the other world, you want to go into all the iniquity, man. So you gonna drink of that same cup that Esau gonna drink of, and they can't get away from it. So once you fall in line with them, you're just gonna be destroyed right with Babylon. I have nothing to say.
Like you said, man, Esau Edom, they killed the sword, they're gonna be killed by it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I guess you can call it irony, because that's the blessing that the Lord gave them. You know what I'm saying? The sword. But again, the scriptures also tell you if you live by it, you're gonna die by it. So it was all set up from the very beginning, man. Jake always want to be mad at and other Jakes want, your real enemy. You know what I'm saying? Is Esau Edom. But like you said, that's all they care about. You tell a Jake, you know what I'm saying? The Most High love you and you only. You know what I'm saying? He only deals with you and your heritage, your family. They're like, what about them? What about why you care about them? You know what I'm saying? They always worried about Esau Edom, man.
Hey, another point. I'm glad you said that, man. I saw it through the spirit, but like you said, these other nations, you don't see no Asians out here. You don't see no damn Chinese. You don't see no Arabs out here on the corner. You only see so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. They don't care about no birthright. They don't care about no laws, statutes, commandment, right? Because like you said, our people get offended and they say, well, what about the other nations? The other nations not out here. They're not out here reproving and rebuking. That's all you got.
I got the research talking about earlier, based about how you talk about the left hand. It's right here, Matthew 5:45. It said that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he make the sun rise on the evil and on the good. And he said the rain on the just and the unjust. Yeah. Just because things look good for them, man, I don't mean they're blessed, man. Most High get them things. This ain't our kingdom. This kingdom ain't for us. That's why you're gonna face a lot of tribulation and a lot of bad problems, horrible problems. You know what I'm saying? But this kingdom ain't ours. But just because they living good, they living the lifestyle, the chains, the cars, the fancy life, that don't mean nothing. That was Matthew 19:37, man. First shall be last, last shall be first.
Where I'm gonna start? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, and I'm gonna start at verse 21. It says, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord, and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. Right? So it says, marvel not at the works of sinners, right? Like you said, man, you see the wicked, they may have the millions. They may have the diamonds and the cars and the clothes, the hoes. They may have everything, you know what I'm saying? And you as a young Jake, you may think that, that's the sign of success. That's the image of success, right? But again, they sinners at the end of the day, man. So they're gonna reap that reward, as it's gonna say as I continue on, right? It says, I'm gonna skip down to, well, I'll just read on down to 26, if y'all don't mind. It's, verse 22, it says, the blessing of the Lord is in the reward of the godly, and suddenly he maketh his blessing flourish, right? So it doesn't matter how much money they got, how successful it looked. like they are. The blessing of the Lord is with the godly, man. Those who are righteous, those who follow the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, those who are going to receive the reward, right? Like going to Revelation 22, he says what? Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, right? To render every man according as his work shall be. Rough paraphrasing, man. So the things that you do on this earth is what's going to get you that true reward, man. Because the things that the sinners and the wicked have, those things are going to be corrupted, right? Those they're going to come to, you know, they're going to come to rest, right? Those things are going to be destroyed in that day, right? Verse 23, it says, "Say not, what profit is there of my service, and what good things shall I have hereafter? And again, say not, I have enough and possess many things, and what evil shall I have hereafter?" Right? So it's a back and forth thing, right? Don't if you like us, right? If you a man of the Lord, you doing the work for the Lord. You know your labor is not in vain. So don't say what's my reward. You should know your reward, right? Your reward is in the kingdom. Right? That's why you gotta set your affections on things above, because you worry too much about shit that's going on here on earth, right? Verse 25, it says, "In the day of prosperity there is a forgetfulness of affliction. In the day of affliction there is no more remembrance of prosperity. For it's an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to award a man according to his ways." Right? So it's easy for the Lord to punish a man. You know what I'm saying? So don't, like you said, that's the point I really wanted to get when you said it rains on the left side, or the sun shines on the right and the left hand side, right? So he'll bless a man. You know what I'm saying? But what? He also gives a man over to his iniquity. He gives a man over to his lust. He turns a man reprobate, right? He lets them do what they want to do, because, like he said, it's an easy thing for the Lord to punish a man, in his day of death.
They're going to the parable of the rich man and the poor man. All right, they both can end up in the same place.
No, I got that.
Oh, you got that? That's experience. Bring it out.
You want me to bring out the whole thing from 19 down to 20, or you want me to get to the point?
Yeah, just keep the context into it.
So I'm going to start at Luke 16, this verse 24 and 25. It says, "He cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus," Lazarus is a representation of Israel, "that he may dip the tip of his finger in water, and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame." That flame is that adversity, that slavery, man, that hardship, man. They got the facts of the world down here. When we get to our kingdom, man, they're gonna be our slaves. They're gonna be putting them to work. In verse 25, it said, "Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in your lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is confronted, and thou art tormented." You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have the riches and all that down here, but that ain't for us, man. Our kingdom coming, man. Our kingdom coming.
Bring it up.
This is Matthew chapter 5, and I'll start at verse 1. It says, "And seeing the multitudes, he went into the mountain, and when he sat, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them the sayings. It says, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." And before I skip down, I just break that down, and just backing up what y'all was saying, man. Blessed, like the scripture telling you, blessed are the poor in spirit, for the kingdom of theirs, man. Because Israel, we're the poor in spirit, man. And like it's telling you, it says, "Blessed are they that mourn." Who is in that state of mourningship? Like it tell you, I forgot that precept. I can't remember the exact precept to quote it, but like it said, they mourn at the gate. The gates language shall open. You just going into how Israel really ain't got no leadership. How we out here mourning, man. We ain't got nobody to guide us. And it says, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the kingdom of earth," man. And it's like when you in the position that we in, you brought down to that lower state to be meek. You can't be in that prideful, boastful spirit as Esau as the world is. You know what I mean? But I'm blessed. I'm gonna jump down to I want to grab this verse 10. It's the same chapter. It's Matthew 5 and 10. Because it's backing up what y'all was going to earlier too. It says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for the righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil things against you falsely for my name, for my sake." So that's what we're going to. We back on the title too, because like our scripture is telling, man, we the poor in spirit. We're the ones that's at meat. We're the ones that's hungry. We're the ones that's getting persecuted for the name we have by our sake, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're the ones at that low level being brought down, got curses upon us going through catching hell, man. We're the ones that got to endure our tribulations.
Lowest state.
Put this up. just to back up the point. This is Philippians 4 and started at 11, and it reads, "Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. I know both how to be abased, and I know how to abound. Everywhere in all things I am instructed, both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need." So, it's gonna be every day not gonna be a good day, man. All right, especially being a man of the Lord. So, that's just something we gotta, something we gotta expect. And like I always say, you gotta be happy when you go through like you said, happy is he. Yeah. So, we gotta be happy when we gotta be happy to be on bottom right now. We gotta be happy to in our kingdom, man. Look, I'm saying, look at this place. So we gotta be happy. We don't rule here, right?
Just back you up, because ultimately, man, this place lies in darkness, man. This not a place of peace, of things being in order. This place not, it's not how how the Lord set it up to be, man. You see what I'm saying? It's not weighing in that righteous balance that the Lord set it up to be. But I'm gonna bring this out just to back you up. The brothers ain't got nothing real fast. Go ahead, you got it.
This is 1 Peter 4 and 12. It says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as some strange thing happened unto you." Right? So things that we go through, like he said, you're supposed to be happy about these things, right? Don't think it's something weird. Don't think you don't deserve it. Don't think I shouldn't be going through this. You should accept these things. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the type of signs. It's like, yes, like the Lord dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? He trying me. He testing my spirit. You know what I'm saying? He's strengthening me. Right? Because you gotta go through things in order to be built up in the spirit. Right? Verse 13 it says, "But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy." Right? Yahushua had to go through things. Why do you think you don't? You know what I'm saying? But if you do endure those things until the end, like you said, man, you're gonna have that great joy when Yahushua comes back, man. Verse 14 it says, "If he be reproached for the name of Yahushua, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified." Right? So the point being, you have to go through things, man. But don't see it as strange. Just see it as something that is necessary, right? Something that needs to be done, right? You have to be tried, right? Why would the Lord want you on as a ruler in His kingdom, as a king in His kingdom? You ain't even been through nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're not battle tested. You know what I'm saying? You're not war ready. You're not war tested. Why would He want you to be on the front lines with Him? You know what I'm saying? He would.
Let's look at Sirach chapter 2 and verse 4, and it reads, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate." You understand? So you gotta take these things, cheerfully, man. Like, you supposed to be at a low estate. And I gotta put this up. Hebrews 12 and 6. And it reads, "For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourges every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons." So hey, you're not going through chastisement. You ain't never going through shit. You know what I'm saying? Your life is just a cakewalk. Hey, that mean the Lord ain't chastising you, so the Lord's calling you a bastard and you are not a son. You understand? Hey, chastisement is part of this thing, getting through the straight gate, getting through the water on the left side, the fire on the other side, like that's why I say the 7th chapter, the trial and tribulation, the afflictions, the sacrifices, all these things, that's part of being in this gospel. Hey, that's part of the marathon. That's part of your life. You understand?
Chapter 87. I can really get to the point. Second Ezra 7 verse 9, it says, "If this city that was given unto you, kingdom, unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger that is set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?" So, we don't go through it. We don't go through, like they say, tribulation. We don't be hated by all that. It's part of it, man. Part of it.
You gotta get through the kingdom. Like I say, the bad happens before the good get here. So hey, we gotta go through the Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, the World War III, FEMA account. And we gotta go through that. We gotta go through that straight gate. You know what I'm saying? How's the Lord gonna know if you 10 toes down for it? How's the Lord know if you gonna be tested? Like you say, quick piece of it. Somebody can get Zechariah 13 chapter verse 9. I gotta know this. We gotta go through that fire, spiritual fire. But this is the book of 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 73. And it reads, matter of fact, I'll start up verse 71. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. You understand? So the elect, you know, the hopeful elect, you know, hey, Israel period is going to be tried. You understand? You ain't gonna be not there. You know, Israelite that's not going to be tried. And they also go to the hour of temptation. You understand? Like you say, that it's going to come upon the whole world. The whole world is going to be tried. It's going to be a huge test. It's going to be the final exam. You don't find, if you pass the final exam, you pass. If you fail, then you be destroyed. You got that check right? You got to be destroyed. That's what I put out. Oh, damn, 12. Oh,
10. That's because you said being tried.
Like,
This is
yeah,
this is what?
I'm praying that day, but you want me to hold that for you.
You go over there. This is Zechariah 3 and 9. It says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. Right? That's what the brother just brought out, right? It says, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
So that read from the top of the
Okay. Zechariah 13 and 9. It says, I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined.
So they're talking about the lake of fire that we're going to be punished, and then we got to go through that. Nah, man, they're talking about that spiritual fire. You understand? That spiritual fire that we have to go through. You understand? And the straight gate, the thing that chastisement, and etc. You understand?
It says, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
Man. So we the ones that know the Heavenly Father's true name, and we the ones that being righteous. Like they say, I believe it's in the book of John, the 30th or 35 John, it said the Lord, they're not sinners. You understand? So the Lord is not hearing sinners. So therefore, hey, you have to be a righteous man for the Lord. He, especially the elect. You understand? That's why the Lord always wants you to pray. And etc. Because prayer shows your faith. You understand? You're supposed to pray multiple times a day before you leave the house, when you wake up, before you go to sleep, before you eat, hey, etc. You understand?
Scripture tell you, pray without ceasing.
God, man, hey, you can't pray enough. You understand? You can never pray more than enough. You understand? The Lord, you understand, want to have a conversation with you. It ain't got to be no long 5-minute prayer. It can be 30 seconds. It can be 15 seconds. You understand? But you have to pray. You understand? But the point being is, hey, we have to be tried. You understand? It's not going to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would get it. If it was easy, everybody would endure to the end. That's the thing. Everybody ain't going to endure to the end.
You said, brother, I got that.
I got one up. You go ahead.
Guys, real fast. This 2 Ezra 7 and 18. It says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for the wise. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, yet shall not see the wise. You know, so just backing up the brother point, man. You know, we trying to suffer those straight things when we get to that straight gate, so we can see the wise, which is the kingdom of heaven, everlasting life. But like you were saying, even the whole world, they be getting tried too. But like you said, they have suffered straight things, they're not gonna see the wise. Just like you were saying, everybody not gonna make it. So you're gonna have people that's gonna suffer straight things, but I'm still say they ain't gonna see the wise. But the point being, not to make it long, we suffer those straight things. Like you said, we gotta be tried.
Oh yeah, from the stars.
Stores.
You got 2 seconds. Nah, that's beautiful, man. But just to back brothers up, you know, so a lot of times, what else we going to? A lot of times we get comfortable here, man. We get comfortable on this side, and it be like, damn, you know, make a little money. You know, you got your rib, you know, you got the car, you know, you comfortable, you cool, you like, damn, everything good. And something happen, you be like, oh, you feel me? You like, fuck, you like, why this? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, hey, the Lord deals with balance, man. The way he says, a false balance is abomination to the Most High. So just as much as good, all right, just as comfortable as you is, you're gonna be uncomfortable. And it made me think about the other apostle Gabarge went to Paul, and how Paul had that thorn, man. So it's like a lot of times the Most High do it you know, just to keep you on your toes, or just so you won't get big headed in this thing. 'Cause a lot of times, you know, you get a couple views, you get a couple likes, you get a couple shares, you get a couple shalom, or like I said, in the world, you get money, you feel me, you got your reel, you got things going on for you, and you get comfortable. Yo, I get a lesson in when I get to, like I can take care of this real quick. I'm gonna get a lesson in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But hey, the Most High, like the same thing. He get the power. He'll give you a thorn. You know, it may be a disease. It may be a sickness. It may be it could be your rib. All right, your child could be born with some kind of infirmity. All right, it could be anything. You gotta take care of your mother, your brother. All right, the Most High, He'll give you something to humble you though. And I'm just grab this in the book of 2 Corinthians 12:7, and reads, "In the least I should be exalted above measures through the abundance of the revelations. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me. Least I should be exalted above measure." And again, like I said, you know, he had a physical thing. You know, like I said, I'm not sure what it was. I'm pretty sure Paul, you know, it could have been anything. He could have been sick. You know what I'm saying? He could have had, keep anything. And a lot of times in the world, Most High do things to humble you. Like you might get pulled over, you get a fat ass speeding ticket. You know, you might order something online, you might get scammed. Yeah, I'm spent $1,700. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High, he be like, well, that's why you should have did this. You've been busy doing this. You wouldn't have had time to do that. So.
That shit real. I got a ticket not too long ago.
You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy. I wasn't even going 10 miles per hour over the speed limit.
Yeah.
Still got a ticket. I was like, well, yeah, I ain't
That's
speeding.
Most
I ain't
High.
speeding since.
It's Most High, man.
I was like, bro, stay true. I'm like, bro, I live going like 7 to 8 over the speed limit, bro.
I'd be 70.
50. I think I was going 58 or 59 and 50.
warning.
And got a damn ticket. I was like, what the hell? I
That warnings from the Most High.
Yeah, well,
I
that
got
was
three.
one. So you got 3 warnings.
I ain't never got a ticket. That's how I get pulled up.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's how it is. Though. Like I say, yeah, you just gotta agree with the adversary quickly. But hey, yes sir, yes sir. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit.
That's the spirit of Jake, man. You know, they get pulled over, they want to start arguing, they just want to start bickering. All right,
Shalom.
lock your ass up.
Especially when Trump come in office. Oh, but you better agree with him. Quick.
I got a quick little precept going on for the spirit in right now. So right here's Proverbs 30, verse 8. It said, "Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. Lest I be poor and deny thee, and say, Who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal, and take the name of my higher power in vain." You gotta set what Most High bring, man. You know what I'm saying? What's convenient for you. Don't be trying to get the facts of this earth. You gotta get too low either. You know what I'm saying? Like brother saying, man, you got balance.
I always say, this to my real or whatever, but less is more, man. Believe it or not, less is more. Like it's better to live in your means, like the brother said. Food convenient for me. And a lot of times, not to go on a rant, but we don't need this world, man. I know brothers we want to go hang out, do shit in the world, go drink, blah blah. You don't need none of that. I know brothers like the gym, all that shit. You don't need none of that, right? Seriously. I mean, Scripture says, bodily exercise profit little, man. So everything you need is in the Scriptures. Everything you need is in Yahweh Shai. Like it's it.
I got a quick precept. Matthew 6 and 19. It reads, "Lay not up for yourselves treasure upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal." Because then you gotta understand that this shit is temporary. You understand? Esau kingdom is temporary. Who come out the Esau kingdom? Jacob. And you got some accounts out here saying that Esau come out of rulership, the Russians is going to take heat. No, the fuck is not. Esau's out of fucking rulership. Israel, Jacob, Yahushua kingdom, Israel kingdom is going to be established upon this earth, man. So verse 20, he said, "But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven." How do you get the treasures in heaven, man? Doing the works. Charity, things of that such. He said, "Where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal." So we ain't gonna have to worry about our nice things in the kingdom getting stolen, our crown of life being took, everlasting life, our superpowers, none of that, man. Hey, everything's gonna be there. Hey, we're gonna be able to sleep peaceful at night. We're gonna be able to have a great, joyful, and cheerful time in the kingdom of heaven. We ain't gonna have to worry about looking over our shoulder when we out in public, nothing like that, man. It's gonna be great.
Just to back you up. That's why the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, it says, "Death wears thy sting." All right, and know what I'm saying, how we put on the incorruptible, put off the corruption, man. Like you said, He's trying to take nothing from us in the kingdom, man. Death, sin, and that's it, man.
Quick piece of just, I don't want to get too far from the point.
Yeah.
Just to back up what you was, that point you was bringing out, like not getting too high, man, not getting too low. But this is Romans 12, and I start at verse 2. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and that acceptable and perfect will of the Most High." It says, "For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly according as the Most High have dealt to every man the measure of faith." So they're just bringing up the point you was bringing out, man. You got to think of yourself to what the Most High done given you, because like the other precept they tell you, paraphrasing, to whom much is given and much is required, so you got to deal with what the Most High done gave you. Can't think too highly of yourself. And that's why I say in verse 2, you got to be, transformed from the news of your mind, man. Transform from the news of your mind, and deal with what, the Most High done gave you, man. And that's like you always going to. That's going to. The Lord give you those talents. The Lord give you 2 talents. You deal with those talents. You flip them. Then He give you more, and that's when you'll get more.
I got a piece of it. It's 1 Peter 5, verse 6. It says, "Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that He may exalt you in due time." You want to be humble, man. You don't want to try to put yourself too high. They think you more than what you is. Ain't nobody higher than Yahweh.
No sense in pride, especially not here. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord ain't pride.
I mean, basically who you think you are. You know what I'm saying? Like especially people who first come to the truth. You know what I'm saying? They think they mightier than the next man. You know what I'm saying? You still a babe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like people like me. I'm only almost 2 years, a year and a half in. I'm still a babe. You know what I'm saying? I have much to continue to learn. You know what I'm saying? As we all do. But I don't think of myself as some know-it-all. You know what I mean? It's pride though. You think you know more than you know. You thinking too highly of yourself.
Our forefathers proved that, man, time and time again. David, Solomon. Remember the Most High told Solomon, man, what you want me to bless you with? Solomon asked for wisdom. All right, you feel me? So he could have asked for anything, just showing you how you gotta remain hungry, you gotta remain thirsty, you gotta remain wanting to, because he asked for wisdom. Why? So he could lead us to righteousness. You feel me? He didn't want to lead the Most High people astray. But you gotta understand, it's bigger than us, right? But at the same time, you gotta stay hungry in this thing.
On that same point, like he said, man, King Solomon asked the Father for wisdom. What did the Father give him? Everything. You know what I'm saying? He gave him riches. He gave him a whole. He gave him everything. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how it's gonna be in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And all we need to do is search the scriptures. That's what the scriptures tell us. That's what they tell us to do. Search the scriptures for what's it?
Search the scriptures for and then you may have eternal life.
Yeah, kind. Thought for that. But that's all we're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Just searching. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shah. Trying to you can't fully understand him because his wisdom is far above us, right? But get what you can. You know what I'm saying? Get the knowledge, get the wisdom, and then from that, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in the kingdom, you're gonna receive everything tenfold. You know what I'm saying? But we have to play your part now. You gotta play your role.
Quick point. Just back on that point, you were saying, David even showed that humbleness, that meekness, like you said, something too high for me, man. Like I said, you can't figure out everything. That's going back to that Romans. You got to just deal with what the Most High give you, man. He give you a little bit here, you deal with that till you understand more. Because even David said that, paraphrase, such wisdom is too high for me. It's a lot of things we can't understand. It wasn't giving us to understand.
Not to cut you off, but just to back you up. That's why, dealing with the elders, the apostles, a great millstone, they straight shooters, man. But these other camps, they full of shit. If they don't, you feel me? If they don't know the breakdown, they gonna butcher it, they gonna fuck it up and give you something. You know what I'm saying? But the elders and apostles, these men are studied, man. These men gonna give you the 100% truth. Like going to the great doctrine. You feel me? Other people don't like to get into that. They don't like to tell you, hey, this is lawful, this is not lawful. The other camps, they're gonna tell you what you want to hear, man. You know what I'm saying? Smooth things.
I got a precept we talked about earlier. Matthew 6:33. It said, "Seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and His righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you.
Uh-huh.
You seek the scripts, you seek the word, you seek the wisdom of Yahweh Shai, you're gonna bring everything else you need.
And that's like I said, that's the kingdom of heaven. Everything you gotta understand. In the kingdom of heaven, you gonna have everything you want, man. Like right now, right now we want corner things because we in these fleshly bodies. But in the kingdom, you gonna want children. You gonna want multiple wives. You gonna be given these things. You gonna want superpowers. You gonna be able. You gonna want to be able to discern things and judge things accordingly. Because like right now, we in these fleshly bodies. We're like, damn, should I do this? Should I spaz on him, or should I let that go, or should I say fuck her, or, you feel me? But in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be able to discern these things because we given all things, right? Like Yahweh said, his coming, we gonna know him as he is, he gonna know us as we are, we gonna know ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So right now, like you said, Asia, we limited to certain things, man. We can't. Every brother got a hedge, man.
Hey, what you were saying about not understanding the ways of trying to be like
So after me,
it's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 16 say, "Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?" You understand? That's why a lot of brothers, just like the brother Eli that was in the county, he was trying to be too overzealous, but he was also trying to be too overwise. You understand? Trying to learn things that even we can't even search out, or we can't find out. You understand? So you gotta receive what the Lord have you to receive. You understand? Yeah, you gotta do research and that much, but you should be trying to think, how did the Heavenly Father become the Heavenly Father of all the earth? Like, you can't be trying to think of those things and shit like that, man. It's things that we can't even answer.
What it is though, this truth don't be enough for brothers like that. Them kind of brothers want to be. They want the kingdom right now. They want the kingdom themselves. Them, like Judas. You know what I'm saying? Them type of brothers try to provoke brothers. You know what I'm saying? And provoke certain things. And it's a good thing. It happened when it happened, because brothers built up now. But that kind of brother here try to come in and, I don't know, what you think about this breakdown? What you think about this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That'd be wrong.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
The other Jeremiah Sakalana, he did a video on something like that. Right, I'm gonna read the question that was given to him, or that was asked to him. It said, "I believe the 2/3 will be generated in the kingdom, but my question is, after the 2/3 are regenerated, who will Israel be given birth to?" That's just a question. Like, you being too deep, thinking too hard. You just. His title was "Focus on Salvation." Stop trying to be deep. Yeah.
I watched it. He was like, hey, just because we got the 100% truth, don't mean that we got the answer to every damn thing.
Yeah, it just means we have the right doctrine.
Yes, right doctrine.
Doctrine is solid. You too deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the information. How did that benefit you? It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. You trying to do too much. Trying to make yourself overwide.
That's one thing you realize though, when you come to the truth. If you just do the work, man, you just search the scriptures like you're supposed to, the Spirit gonna reveal a lot of things, man. Cause
things gonna make sense.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna come straight to you.
You feel me, son? Because the Spirit of Yahweh, the Spirit of our wisdom and knowledge, it's gonna reveal it. It's just gonna reveal itself though. You feel me? It's a lot of things, a lot of questions I remember I had in the truth, but I remember I just sit and read or watch a video or just learn, and the Spirit be revealing things. Like, you'll be reading a chapter, and then you read something else later on that week, and then you're like, damn, that's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I think going there, I want to say in Romans, I might be mistaken though, but it's saying how the Spirit searches about things that we know that we can't comprehend. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to be carnal about it, we ain't gonna be able to understand it, but the Spirit will search it out itself.
If you pay attention when you watch a GMS, it's like everyone be in the same spirit. Like, everybody be basically going to like the same topic around the same time. Like, that's how you know everybody be in the same spirit though. But bring this quick piece out. Isaiah 55 verse 8. He said, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than yours, and my thoughts than your thoughts." You understand? So you gotta know and understand that, hey, we're not on the same level as Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. We don't even think the same. Hey, our thoughts are not his thoughts, and his thoughts are not our thoughts. You understand? So you just gotta, hey, just continue to do the works, continue to, study, watch lessons, things like that. Then eventually the Lord will reveal, those things to you. the understanding of wisdom. You understand that you be seeking for. You reap what you sow.
That's what happened. That's what happened with Paul. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm gonna read the scripture I've been talking about. Ephesians 3 and 3. It says, "How that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote before in a few words." Right. So by these things come
And what revelation
to reveal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This wisdom can only come from the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashar. You know what I'm saying? So you thinking that you can search out these things of your own self, that you can, try to piece this together by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You in the wrong spirit, man. You gotta understand that the spirit is what reveals these things. That's what uncovers your eyes. Because like I can say for myself, when I first came into the truth, you would read scriptures, but it's you don't get the deep breakdown of it, you know what I'm saying? But as you continue to grow in the spirit, as you continue to learn and be taught through the other apostles of GMS, these things get broken down and you're able to understand. These things are able to be, I don't know what I'm looking for, but again, you're able to understand these things.
That's why they call them mysteries, parables.
I got that precept for you.
Quick precept for you before you grab that. Did somebody get Sirach 3:23 yet? Time. The book of Ecclesiastes 3:23, and it reads, "Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand." And like you said, man, a lot of things are being revealed that we don't even understand right now. But you said later on, you be like, damn, okay, that's why that, okay.
That's why. I was just gonna say that's why a lot of these counts, man, they be going out there, they trying to go off their own understanding. You understand? They ain't trying to, search the spirits and do it. They trying to do their own. They trying to make their own breakdowns, things like that. Well, hey, all you gotta do is listen to the elders and apostles. They got the breakdowns for you.
It sounds that easy.
It is though, not to cut brothers off, but that's the point. I kind of was saying earlier this week, man. The truth is simple, but like the brother was saying, you can't come into this thing trying to, create your own righteousness, trying to create your own mind. Like the scriptures tell you, we is entering other man's labors, man. We entering the labors of our forefathers, man and old that's been here before. We just gotta, like the brother was saying, like he was saying, the elder was saying, man, just focus on salvation, just do the work. And like the scripture tell you, we gotta succeed the righteousness of our forefathers, because they was wicked. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we entering into other man's labors. They failed the past time, so what we gotta do, we gotta get it right this time. Just like the reincarnation with Yahweh Shai. He kept getting wrong. Then when he finally came back as Yahweh Shai, the Savior on the scene, what he did, he got it right, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. I'm gonna just read the precept real fast for the brothers keep doing. This is Matthew 23 and 31. It says, "Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets." It says, "Fill," with the point being, so like Matthew 23 and 32, "Feed up then the measure of your fathers." So we gotta fill up the measure of our fathers. Just like it's a balance. Like you gonna have those, like I said, those that was in the ancient days that killed the prophets. They gonna live up to that lot, because they got those same spirits that's come back on earth. The prophets, the ones that that they're trying to get it right this time, they're gonna come back in their same lot, just like he told Daniel, stand at the end and come back. Somebody said, "Please, real fast."
12:13.
Is that it? Bring that real fast.
A quick point, back you up. That's why Yahweh Shai had when he took one right now. He asked him, who do people think I am? And then, I think it was Peter telling him, "Yeah, I know who you are. I know you the son." And he was like, "Blessed are your eyes for they see, man."
So this book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 13. "But go thou your way to the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand your lot at the end of the days."
So every man comes back into their life, man, enter into other man's labor. You know what I'm saying? Daniel back, he comes back in the same labor, but he not the same Daniel he was back in the day. He like a tick now, like nobody knew who he is. That's the point.
Quick research. Jeremiah 6 and 16. "This saith the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old house, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls." But they said we will not walk therein. So that's why, that's why we learn from the other apostles, Tamar, Gabar, and so forth. Because hey, wow, we ask for the old house, you understand, and ye shall receive, you understand. But a lot of these count, hey, they're not trying to see that great wisdom. You get wisdom by, you get those gray hairs by what? Reading the wisdom, you understand? Not how old you are, things like that, by how much you read, how much wisdom, how you understand that you receive.
Everybody got to read that last part you read.
Jeremiah 6, I'm just off on top. He said, "This said the Lord Yahweh, stand ye the ways and see, and ask for the old house, where is the good way, and walk therein." So so you want to walk therein in that good path. So you know what I'm saying? Ye shall find rest for your souls, but they said we will not walk therein.
Alright, let's put on the ground right there, because Israel always been rebellious, man. Like I said, they said that we will not walk therein, and they're just the same way with the rest of the people in the world. They don't want to walk in the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And that's why they, going back to the title of it, that's why they hate us, man. And that's why I'm just running this piece out real fast to the point. This is John 3, and I start at 18. It says, "He that believeth on him is not condemned," speaking of Yahweh. It says, "But he that believeth not is condemned already, because he have not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and man loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil." And that being the point, man. And that's why people, they love this world, man. It's like it was telling me, I'm reading verse 19 again, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and man loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil, man. And you gotta think, we coming in that same spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. We coming as that light. So like scripture telling you, man, people love darkness rather than light, man. People don't want to hear the truth. People don't want to hear the prophets, man. That's why we the most hated, because we coming in that same spirit, man. But like I said, they love darkness rather than light, because what, their deeds are evil, man. And as I was going to, I got another piece of real fast. What I was going to earlier, man, about this world lying in darkness, man. Like the brother was going to earlier. This ain't the place for rulership, man. This ain't the place, where righteousness is gonna reign. It's really the place of judgment. And that's why you see judgment going out. That's why you see, like the brother, the brothers do y'all talking about earlier. That's why you see Jake getting jacked up. People dying in car wrecks, all kind of crazy shit going on. But this really fast. This John 5 and John 5 and verse real fast. 19, this is 1 John 5 and 19, and we know that we are the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. So that being the point, that the whole world lying in wickedness, man. It's lying in darkness. What we got?
I got a precept we were talking about earlier. We were talking about how everybody be trying to get too ahead of themselves, we trying to think more than what they need to know, things like that, and how, like you saying, was saying, you got 100% truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean you can answer every question, but they ain't gonna get it. They don't get it, because I bring out right here, Paul's talking in Corinthians, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, starting verse 7. It said, "When we speak the wisdom of Yahweh in the mystery, even the hidden wisdom which Yahweh ordained before the world to our glory, which none of the princes of this world knew. If they had known it, they would have not crucified the Lord of glory. But as it is written, but as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahweh hath prepared for them that love." That's the point I want to bring out. Verse 10, "But Yahweh hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit, for the Spirit searches all things, the deep things of Yahweh." So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got that spirit, man. You can most high, many call few chosen, man. You can come in this truth and learn, but hey, you don't got that spirit on you, man. You don't got that spirit on you for real. Most high when he dealing with you. He tried with you, but you got the spirit of the world. We don't got the spirit of the world. We got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
So that's the only way we can understand these things. If you like I said earlier, you try to come up with your own self. You know what I'm saying? These things are gonna be very, very misunderstood. Right? They're gonna go right over your head.
Quick point, I cut you off. Just to back the brother up. Going back to the garden, man. That's what tripped up Eve, wanting knowledge, all right, wanting so-called knowledge anyway, right? When we already had it, Most High already gave Adam the spirit, all right. That's why the serpent didn't come to Adam, because Adam had the spirit of discernment, but Eve didn't, man.
Appreciate it. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9 and verse 16. It says, "And hardly do we guess it right, and things are upon the earth. And with labor do we find the things that are before us. But the things that are in heaven, who have searched out? And thy counsel, who have known, except thou give wisdom and send thy Holy Spirit from above." Man. So that's the only way that we can understand these things, man. It's through the Spirit. You have to be walking in the Spirit. You can't be a natural man, right? Natural man is not going to perceive the things of the Spirit.
And just to back you up, man, I forget, shout out to the brothers Saints of Jersey, man, they was going into it. But he was just saying how, we in a time of neck being sealed, right? But it's like, in the elect being sealed, it's a process. It gotta, it gotta be fully sealed. It's like the elect got the spirit, but the spirit gotta go in and and clean up. Put this here, put that there, make sure this go back here. It's a process to it, right? So you gotta understand if you. That's why Scripture says, it's a Corinthians, but if you in the flesh, the spirit not gonna allow you to do the things that you know what I'm talking about.
Also that goes into how you say it's a process. It also goes to set your house in order.
Right. You said right quick. I don't think this is the precept, exact precept you're talking about, but this is 2 Corinthians 4:16. They say, "For which cause we faint not, but through our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day." And the inward man is your spirit, man. So you gotta think spirit, you gotta move in the spirit. The outward man is your flesh. The flesh don't want to do the things of the world. The wickedness, man, don't fall away from Babylon.
Like I say, be carnally minded is death, but the spiritual minded is life and peace. Don't bring this up.
Quick point, just like you were saying, like the brother Son Jersey said, and even think of that precept, I think the second Amos 4, like perfect paraphrase of the Lord saying he did not move nor stir the time until that said measure be fulfilled. So it's like we're going to in Romans earlier, man, that said measure of faith and getting built up in the spirit gotta be fulfilled before the Lord come in and get the elect. Like the elect, like you said, the elect gotta be prepared. It's like that, like you set the table for dinner. The dinner ain't gonna be brought out to the table set. The house clean, the forks and spoons where they need to be, the table set right, the plate in order. You know what I mean? But that's how.
I'll bring this quick precept real quick about how the Lord ain't put the spirit on them, to receive it. Point that brother made a couple minutes ago. So that's the book of Matthew chapter 13 and verse 10. And it reads, and the disciples came. Okay, so the book of Matthew 13 chapter, that's when Yahushua went at seaside and preached to the people. But he taught them to parables, so just get straight to the point. Verse 10 saying, the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So, hey, we the one that got the spirit to understand, the mysteries, to understand the things that come in the kingdom of heaven and etc. You understand? But other people on earth, they don't have that spirit to receive those things. That's why we can understand the parables. That's why we can understand the Holy Bible. Everybody can understand the Holy Bible and the parables, though the Lord ain't put that spirit upon them. So, brother,
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 7. It says, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
So the Lord will reveal his secret to his servants, the prophets, the true prophet, not the false teachers, not the false prophet, the true prophet. You understand? Ain't no one that's gonna be able to wake up the elect. You understand? By giving out the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. You understand? The correct knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. At that.
Quick precept, thank you. Kind of long, but it's and like you were saying, man, and my brother preached about how is the Lord revealing his secrets through the Spirit. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, but the Most High have revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of the Most High. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so the things of the Most High knoweth no man but the Spirit of the Most High. So like Scripture telling you, man, the things that a man know, he only know them by the Spirit. It says, even so the things of the Most High know of no man but the Spirit of the Most High. So the things you think you know about the truth, it's not because you know them of yourself, it's because the Lord gave you that Spirit to know them. Because you see people that's been in this truth, that's been in this ministry, that came across Hebrew Israelites, and then what? The Lord blow they candle out, take the Spirit from them, and nigga don't know nothing about the truth. Nigga don't know nothing about it, nothing. He just out here. You know what I'm saying? You see the Lord doing it, like I'm going to about the brother being that example, man. The Lord blow your candle out. Now you talking about now you in the world talking about Jesus. Now you on the pulpit teaching. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you ain't gonna know these things, but unless the Lord give you the Spirit. But same with the Lord give you the Spirit, he'll take the Spirit away. And I just want to finish this real fast. I'll let Brother Brady point this out. So this verse 12, it says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given unto us of the Most High, which things also we speak not in the words which man wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Ghost teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. So like I was going to, man, you ain't gonna be able to understand the truth or the knowledge of the Most High if you spiritually discern, man. The Lord got to give you that spirit, like He said, not the spirit of the world. But just to finish it out, 2 Scriptures 15, it says, "But he that is spiritual, judge of all things, yet himself is judged of no man. But who have known the mind of the Lord that He may instruct him? But we have the mind of Hamashiach, man." So we being, given that spirit of the Most High, we understand these things because what? We have the mind of Hamashiach, man. We see how it's out.
I got a precept when you talking about the brother. You're gonna have a lot of people that come in this truth and they're gonna fall out. But this First John 2, and we start at verse 19. They say they went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would have no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might make manifest they were not all of us. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things, man.
Quick point, man, just to back y'all up. Beautiful point, both of y'all. It's like it's right here. But basically what the scripture's saying, in order to know the Lord, what knowing His truth, all right, knowing the precept, knowing prophecy. That's why our Lord said He comes in spirit of prophecy. That's showing you know the Lord. That's showing you know Yahweh Shah. That's why He says, that's just the last day to say, Yahweh Shah. He gonna say, I never knew you. Because if He knew you, you would know His ways, you would know His truth, you would know His doctrine, all right? You would know what He accepts and what He don't accept, man.
That's how you know these pastors in these churches. You know what I'm saying? They don't got the spirit of Yahweh Shah. Because you ask them about, prophecy of like what's the lot for Esau Edom? You know what I'm saying? They can't tell you that. They can't tell you that he said, he gonna come he's trying in the wine press. You know what I'm saying? They can't tell you these types of prophecies. When you ask them about chariots, they can't break stuff out. It's simple things that they can't break down. That's how you know they don't got the spirit.
So, what was you saying earlier about the elect? If you can remember.
It's them being sealed is a process. Coming in the truth. Because you look, once you come to the truth, okay, you sealed. You still got to be built up. You still got to be, things got to be said. Important things got to be, and the spirit. That's why the spirit in you got to clean up all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Just like the brother was saying about the time being fulfilled. We know that elect have to be sealed before all the rest of the bullshit break loose. The famine of the word, and etc. So that's what we bring this out. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 7, and verse 1, and it reads, "And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree." So let's get right at Jeremiah 51:1. So we're gonna see what that wind that is talking about right here.
It's Jeremiah 51:1. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind."
So there's the wind that it's talking about right here, the destroying wind. You understand? So let's go back to Revelation 7:1. He said, "After these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth." The 4 winds are the destroying wind. He said that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, "Hurt not the earth, nor the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads." And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000, and all the tribes of the children of Israel. So that destroying wind cannot come. The famine of the word, the our temptation, MOTB, the World War III, the nukes, all that can't come until the elect is being sealed. You
And
understand?
quick point, just to back you up. Just back up the scripture, like I said, until they are sealed in their forehead. Because again, the elect being sealed is a process. Brothers may quit smoking. Brothers may keep dietary laws. Brothers may quit fornication. All right, but it's a spiritual thing. So it's things that we still doing in the spirit that we don't realize. You know what I'm saying? Because of course we see in the flesh, but it's also things that the spirit don't like. You may be doing those things, right? That's all.
Precept we talked about earlier, prophecy. Break out Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. It says, "They overcame him by the blood of the Lamb." The Lamb is talking about Yahushua. By the word of their testimony, they loved not allowed it to death. So I'm gonna show you what that testimony is. I'm gonna go to Revelation chapter 19. And I'm gonna go to verse
10.
verse 10, it said, Revelation 19:10, it said, I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me, see thou do it not. I am your fellow servant, and of your brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, man. So man, you ain't gonna know how to, you ain't gonna prepare, you ain't gonna know how to move for it. You don't even got the prophecy, man. That's the testimony, man. You gotta understand these things. Like they said, the elect being sealed and everything, it's a process. Things got to happen. There's a lot of things that's gonna come. One for one, I'm talking about, Jacob Trouble, man. Jacob Trouble gonna come. And that pop out badly, oh yeah. You're gonna start seeing, man. Right now, we're in these last days. Like I said, with the man getting beat, you see him getting shot down in the street. But all that's gonna get way worse, man. There's gonna be a lot more to come.
You gotta understand, because prophecy is like it's like the navigation system, man. It's like the maps in your phone. Like you put in this prophecy, it's gonna it's gonna show you what's gonna happen then and what's gonna happen then, man.
That's why Isaiah 33:6 say wisdom and knowledge have been the stability of thy times. You understand? Because why? If you don't know the prophecies, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what's to come, then when the shit get here, you gonna be in that full out panic mode while you ain't expecting these things, you understand? But for us, we expecting these things, so therefore we could be cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, we might be, you understand, in uncomfortable situations and things like that. But it's gonna be the Lord that go direct our path. You understand? That's gonna keep us calm in a state of mind to where we don't do nothing that's going to cost us our life. You understand?
Just a quick point, and that's why I'm supposed to tell you, man. We have more of a sure word of prophecy, because I had did a ride talk yesterday. It's kind of what I was wanting to, especially with the elder. I always say, man, you got to get ready. You got to get the Lord put us in that spirit to get comfortable with the uncomfortable, man. Because right now we're comfortable with how things going, but soon shit really gonna hit the fan. You really gonna. That's when it's gonna tell the tale. You see what I'm saying? That's when you gonna know. Like the scripture said, then you shall know who are my chosen, man. That's when you gonna know who the elect is. Because the elect, they still, when the shit hit the fan, that's when you gonna know they still gonna be rooted in the faith. They still gonna be moving according to prophecy, man. They still gonna be moving in the spirit of how by Shemel shot. Like I said, they not gonna hit the panic button. And that's really what it all boiled down to. Like the brother was going to the elect getting sealed and getting built up, man. Because you gotta understand, you really gotta be rooted in the faith of Yahweh Shemel shot. This ain't, like the I just say in the world, man, you can't just talk that talk, you gotta walk that walk. Because when shit hit the fan, you really still gotta be believing. It's easy to believe now when we ain't going through nothing. When shit ain't hit the fan, then we ain't gotta worry about East Side, we ain't gotta worry about no Newton, World War III. It's easy to believe, it's easy to have faith, it's easy to say, well, yeah, I believe Yahweh Shemel shot. But when it hit the fan, it's damn. You might forget the name, you gonna freeze up. Yeah. Start calling on JC again. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta be rooted, man. You really gotta be, and that's like you said, it's like a flower. A flower takes time. You gotta plant the seed, you gotta water it, give it some sunlight. Then a leaf might die off on it. You feel me? It go through its I forgot. I ain't really paying attention to school. What's like the metamorphosis phases of? What's the phases of like growing the flower? You know, talk some science.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
You
about.
gotta go through the phases, man. You gotta go through the phases of growing up, man. Getting rooted, though, man. Getting built. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Lord put us through, man. He put us through those phases of growing up and getting built. You know what I'm saying? You big ass oak tree you see in your backyard, there was one little flowers coming up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're going through that same phase, man. That's all.
I gotta close the creek, brother. I got something.
I got
You gotta close the creek.
Yeah, I got
Say
one.
I was gonna make a quick point, man. At the end of the day, you gotta have the spirit, man, because it was just making me think of back in Zechariah 13:9, right? At the end of that verse, it said what? What is people gonna say? It's gonna say, Yahweh is my power, because when it has Lord in all caps, that's the name of the Lord. So for these people walking around saying they love the Lord, but you don't know His name, how are you gonna be a part of that 1/3? How are you gonna be a part of that elect? How are you gonna be a part of that 144,000? You can't even call on the right name, like you said. You turn reprobate. You back calling on Jesus. You back saying Christ, especially people at IUIC. All they say is Christ. They don't even push the name of Yahweh Shemel Shah. You know what I'm saying? That's all they say is God, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christos, Yeshua, Jehovah, everything but the names Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, right? But again, that's how these are ways that you can tell who has a spirit, or, bouncing off of what the elder Apostle Gabar was made those videos. It was like signs that you may be a part of the elect, signs that you may not be a part of the elect. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of things that go into it. You don't even know the name of your Savior, you know?
Not to go too deep in it, man, but that's how you know the Lord ain't dealing with them, man. People in that state, like the scripture say, the Lord is not the author of confusion, man. He's not finna have you one day, Yahweh, That one day Jesus Christ. That's confusion, man. You teaching the people confusion, man. You making the sheep confused. Because one day you talking about Yahweh Shai, but then you telling the people to flock to call on JC, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You over there
confusion.
screaming his name. You know what I'm saying? Well, not screaming his name. You screaming a false idol's name. You know what I'm saying? That's just the spirit. That's how you can tell. You know who's the false prophets, who's not. There's a ways to tell. Child, close the proof.
I wasn't gonna bring out Psalms 116:15. It said, "Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints." Trouble calm, as things come. Like you said, you gotta know the true name of the caller, because you know his saints. Right out real fast. His saints. Tell you who his saints are. Psalms 148. Verse 13 and 14, it says, "Let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name, let them praise the name of the Lord, all caps about Yahweh, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel, and the people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord, all caps Yahweh." Gotta know that name.
The scripture tell you in the book of Acts, there's no name on the earth where all must be saved. You know what I'm saying? Rough and paraphrase. That's the only name there is, man. So it's not, it doesn't matter. The Lord knows our heart. The Lord, yeah, he knows your heart. He knows what's wicked. You know what I'm saying? He knows what's wicked as hell. You know, or just going to what you were saying earlier, how they took the images and changed it into a lie. You know what I'm saying? People want to be like, what does it matter? Well, if it didn't fucking matter, why the hell they changed it? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jake's so damn simple. You know what I'm saying? They stuck in that mindset. Well, it don't matter. You know,
Comfortable.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The Lord know my heart. The Lord know how I feel. The Lord know how we are. Or they be like, me and the Lord got a special relationship. What the hell y'all don't? You know what I'm saying? You got a relationship with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's who you got a relationship with. And you gonna be burned up in that fire just with that image also. Yeah, man.
We'll bring that first one. So we going back to the title at hand. You know, we are the most hated men in the world. And I'm just summing it all up. What is going to precept this book of Psalms chapter 4 and verse 3. He said, "But know that the Lord Yahweh has set apart him that is godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call it to him." You know what I'm saying? I brought this out because wow, this world that we're living in now is wickedness, right? This world are the people that call good evil and evil good. You understand? And that being we not of this world, that we've been hated for Yahweh sake. And people have that envy. And plus, we follow the chosen people, so people got that envy, jealousy spirit, that hatred spirit towards them because, for one, going all the way back to Cain and Abel and Jacob and Esau, you know what I'm saying, always hating his brother, things like that. So the other nations hate us because we the Lord's chosen people. They try to say because of the skin color, but that's not necessarily the point. You can put it like that, but not necessarily. It's like all these things, and then us being righteousness and them being wickedness, those don't go with each other. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, they hate us because we ultimately they're trying to say that we try to make them look bad or whatever the case may be. You understand? But it's the Lord that separated us, that made us to cause us to be holy. You know what I'm saying? Not be of this world. And that's why the world really hate us. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord set us apart for a reason. The Lord ain't set everybody else to be apart. You know what I'm saying? He selected you to be apart, man. Like they say, he shall call upon my name, and I shall hear him. You understand? So we know that the Lord hear the righteous. You know what I'm saying? The Lord hear the elect.
Hey, you go ahead.
So this is about the point we made today, about the subject today, Revelation 2, verse 9 and 10. "I know your works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them who say they are Jews and are not, for the synagogue of Satan. Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried. You shall have tribulation 10 days, but be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life."
I close it out this brother. It's really fast. This is 1 Timothy 6 and 11. It says, "But thou, O man of the Most High, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness. Fight the good fight of faith. Lord, lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art called and have professed a good profession before many witnesses." That's it.
Alright, I'm brother got an eye close out with right here. Tom. This is the book of Luke 6 and start at 25, and it reads, Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. But I say unto you which hear, love your enemies, do good to them which hate you, bless them that curse you, and pray to them and pray for them which despitefully use you. So it says, basically, man, people supposed to laugh at us. All right, people supposed to mock us, scoff us, say bad things about us, call us stupid, call us weird, call us, crazy. Right? And the scripture says, bless them that curse you, meaning come out here still and reprove them, come out here still and rebuke them, come out here still and chasten them. Because it says in the book of Jeremiah, woe to him that despite anyway, when you keep your sword back from blood, all right, woe unto you, man. So call us crazy, call us what you want. We're gonna cuss you out, we're gonna rebuke you, we're gonna tell you thus saith the Lord, and that's it, man.
This it right here. Revelation 21:7. He said, He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. You know what I'm saying? We go to Matthew 24:13. He that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You know what I'm saying? So we have to endure, all these chastisements, afflictions, trials and tribulations in the center. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta do everything to inherit the kingdom of heaven.
Absolutely. And with that, man, we'd like to close out, giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone, Shalom, and Shalom to those who elect.
Shalom.
Sounds like one of those.